Adam's Insights Season 2 unfolds. In 2025, Natomis journeys to 1473 BCE's Mercy Garden, guided by Hatshepsut and the White Owl to learn the power of forgiveness. Extend your hand with #A hand that does not strike. Library of Congress, Washington, D.C., mid-May 2025, 4:13 p.m. In the secluded archive room of the Library of Congress, Natomis cradles the smooth black stone tablet, its faint blue glow warming his hands. The golden falcon, the key to the honor of the word from Thutmose III, fades gradually, leaving a sense of responsibility in his heart, as if the truthful words weighed on the scale have woven a hidden shield around his soul. The white owl, his ancient guide, stands on the polished wooden table's edge, her pure feathers shimmering under the brass lamp's dim light. Her golden eyes gleam as if holding time's secrets. From afar a soft horse's neigh echoes, as if the spirit of chivalry calls through history, mingled with the scent of old paper and a hint of lotus perfume. "You've borne the honor of your word," the owl says, her voice flowing like a morning breeze, calm yet carrying hidden wisdom. "But a true knight knows when to extend a hand instead of a sword. Mercy is the crown of kings, and your guide today will teach you that true strength lies in a forgiving heart. Are you ready for the trial of mercy?" "Mercy," Natomis repeats, his voice tinged with doubt. Memories flood him, moments of anger at a classmate's mockery, harsh words he wanted to counter with force, a sense of injustice urging revenge. Shouldn't a knight defend his dignity? He asks, hands gripping the tablet. A familiar vortex pulls his consciousness, leaving his body seated as his spirit journeys elsewhere.
Mercy Garden, Ancient Egypt, circa 1473 BCE. Natomis opens his eyes in a vast green oasis, surrounded by swaying palm trees and lotus pools glowing under the soft sunlight. The sky is clear blue, dotted with delicate white clouds like ostrich feathers. At the oasis's center, a clear pool mirrors the sky, spanned by a white marble bridge adorned with intricate carvings of interlocking hearts and outstretched wings. The air carries the sweet smell of lotus, mingled with a distant Nile breeze and the rustle of papyrus leaves. The chirping of small white birds echoes as if nature whispers peace. The oasis is a serene tapestry of beauty and majesty. Tall palm trees cast refreshing shadows over the green earth, while lotus pools, with their white and pink blooms, sway gently with the breeze, reflecting sunlight in sparkling points. The marble bridge over the pool is elegantly carved, its motifs of Hathor's hearts and wings symbolizing love and mercy. The pool itself is crystal clear, mirroring the sky and trees, occasionally hinting at secrets in its depths with faint star-like flickers. The air hums with pure energy, filled with floral scents and a trace of damp clay, as if the oasis awaits a sacred trial. Before Natomis stands a bronze horse, an embodiment of mercy and purity, its elegant frame cloaked in gleaming hair that shines like a royal crown, with faint white streaks resembling light waves. Its deep amber eyes glow with a calm strength, like still lakes hiding peace's wisdom. Its long golden tail flows like silk, and its ears stand alert, attuned to the oasis's pulse. No bridle or saddle adorns it, only a white leather band around its neck, etched with a lotus symbol, as if part of mercy's rites.
Its hooves tread the grass with a soft sound, harmonizing with the pool's whisper. Beside the horse stands Hatshepsut, Egypt's great queen, protector of her people and peaceful voyager to Kunt, a vision of mercy and wisdom. Of medium height, her bronze skin reflects years of rule and travel. Her soft-featured face, with an elegant nose, carries a calm smile masking a leader's strength. Her blue crown is adorned with a white ma'at feather, symbol of justice, and a golden lotus that glows faintly. Her royal linen robe, pure white, is embroidered with golden threads forming winged sun motifs. At its center, a raised lotus motif, studded with turquoise that seems to pulse with life, shines. Her ebony staff, topped with a golden Hathor head, is held with a steady grace reflecting her authority. On her shoulder perches the white owl, her feathers glowing silver, an incarnation of Thoth, her golden eyes fixed on Natomis. "I am Hatshepsut," the queen declares, her voice warm as sunlight, blending a mother's compassion with a ruler's power. "Queen of Egypt, protector of my people, maker of peace. Natomis, I've come to the Mercy Garden for you to learn that forgiveness is stronger than revenge. Let me share my story, my path through rule and peace, to guide you in this trial." The owl tilts her head, her golden eyes gleaming like lanterns, urging Hatshepsut to begin. The lotus scent strengthens as if the oasis itself prepares to listen.
Hatshepsut's Tale. I am Hatshepsut, Queen of Egypt, first female pharaoh, protector of my people, and maker of peace, who sailed to Punt and returned with wealth and harmony. I was born in a time of expectations, daughter of Thutmose I, but I chose to rule not with a sword, but with mercy. My robe, adorned with the lotus, symbolizes my purity, yet reminds me that strength without mercy becomes barren. My crown, with Ma'at's feather, is my vow of justice, and my staff, with Hathor's head, is the light of mercy I carried in my reign. In my years of rule, I faced challenges not just with swords, but with hearts. When I sailed to Punt, I brought gifts and words of peace, not an army. I could have demanded wealth by force, but I chose mercy, and the ships returned laden with gold, ivory, and myrrh, for mercy builds bridges stronger than war. During a small rebellion in Thebes, the rebels expected harsh punishment. Instead, I listened to their grievances and righted their wrongs, and they became my most loyal followers. That moment taught me a true knight extends an open hand, not a clenched fist. My values are my essence, Natomis, and I ask you to carry them as you carry the black tablet. Mercy, a force that turns anger to peace. Isis taught me mercy is the heart of motherhood, and I teach you, extend your hand in peace, and it becomes your shield. Forgiveness, my light. As a ruler, I learned that forgiveness is not weakness, but victory over self. Osiris taught me that forgiveness is the heart's renewal, and I teach you to release anger for the sake of peace. Wisdom, my beating heart. As queen, I directed my strength toward good, guided by Ma'at. Thoth taught me that wisdom is mercy's light, and I teach you to understand before judging. Peace, my shield. I chose to build bridges over wars, becoming a peacemaker. When you calmed your anger, you built an inner bridge.
Bastet taught me peace requires patience, and I teach you to sow harmony where conflict grows. Leadership, my crown. As ruler, I protected my people with a mother's tenderness and a king's strength. When you chose forgiveness, you showed leadership's seed. Amhoz taught me leadership is discipline. Thutmose taught me its honor, and I teach you to lead with mercy. My knowledge lies not in books, but in denial's rhythms. I know the symbol's secrets, where the lotus carries truth for those who see. The black tablet you hold is a soul's map, Natomis. Its symbols, circles, the six-sided eye, and the open hand are keys to chivalry.
I, with Isis, Osiris, Sekhmet, Bastet, Set, Horus, Thoth, Wadjet, Nephthys, Anubis, Amos, and Thutmose, wove these into the brotherhood of the Wise's tablets, founded in Amun's temples to guide seekers like you. You are their heir, chosen to bear their light. My thoughts were forged in rule and travel. From Isis I learned mercy is life's secret. From Osiris I learned that forgiveness renews the soul. From Sekhmet I learned that strength needs mercy. From Bastet I learned patience paves peace. From Set I learned wisdom guides mercy. From Horus I learned that courage opens the heart. From Thoth I learned that truth is mercy's foundation. From Wadjet I learned intuition reveals peace. From Nephthys I learned sincerity strengthens forgiveness. From Anubis I learned integration unites mercy. From Amos I learned discipline preserves mercy. From Thutmose I learned that honor enhances peace. I believe every soul holds an inner oasis where mercy is a pool and a knight is one who nurtures it. Hatshepsut points to the marble bridge. On this bridge you'll face shadows of your anger. If you choose mercy, the pool will light with peace's glow. Trial of Mercy. Hatshepsut's voice, warm as sunlight, carries a mother's compassion and a ruler's strength. Mercy is a true knight's shield. Strength lies not in a sword, but in a hand extended in peace. But how do I forgive those who hurt me? Natomis asks, eyeing the marble bridge warily. Memories surge, a classmate's mockery making him feel weak, a friend's harsh words after betrayal, moments he craved revenge. Sometimes revenge feels like the only justice. Hatshepsut gestures to the marble bridge. On this bridge you'll face shadows of your anger. Each will demand a fight, but if you choose mercy, the pool will glow with peace's light. Recall Egypt's wise words. Mercy sows peace where war takes root. She quotes from temple texts. As the Nile waters the land, mercy mends the heart. The owl flutters closer, her wings brushing softly. Mercy is courage, Natomis. Forgiveness is not weakness, but victory over self, she says, echoing Buddha. Hatred ceaseth not by hatred, but by love alone. Natomis steps onto the bridge, and three shadows emerge, each embodying a moment of vengeful impulse. The first shows a classmate mocking him before peers, their laughter still ringing. The shadow raises a sword, shouting, "Strike to prove your strength!" Natomis hesitates, his heart pounding with old rage, but recalls Thutmose's lesson. Honor demands courage. "I won't strike," he says,
voice steady despite a tremble. "I forgive you. Your words don't define me." The pool glows with soft blue light, and the shadow fades like smoke in the breeze. The second shadow depicts a friend who abandoned him during a crucial school project. "Punish his betrayal!" it cries. Natomis takes a deep breath, recalling Amos's anger control. "I choose to understand you," he says, feeling lightness in his chest. "Perhaps you needed help I didn't see." The pool lights with warm golden rays, and the shadow dissolves as if never there. The third, heaviest shadow shows Natomis himself, angry at his weakness after an old insult, his eyes full of regret. "Fight to reclaim your dignity," it roars. But Natomis looks to Hatshepsut, her gentle smile like a mother's, and recalls true strength lies in peace. "I won't fight," he says, voice carrying new power. "My dignity is in choosing forgiveness." As the final shadow vanishes, the pool transforms into a mirror of white light, reflecting Natomis standing confidently, as if seeing himself anew. The bronze horse approaches, lowering its head in quiet reverence, acknowledging his mercy. "You chose mercy," Hatshepsut says, pride gleaming in her eyes like sunlight. "A hand that forgives builds bridges stronger than war. As Amenemhat the Wise said, mercy plants light in the heart's darkness. Carry this strength." She touches Natomis's forehead with her fingertips, and a warm vortex returns him to the archive. Natomis regains consciousness in the archive, his hand still cradling the tablet. It now glows with a new symbol, an open hand within a circle of white light, a seal of mercy. The wall clock remains fixed at 4:13, but his heart beats with new lightness, as if the forgiven shadows lifted a burden. He glances at the white owl, still perched on the table, her golden eyes shining. "Mercy is the third key to chivalry," she says, her voice promising future challenges. "Prepare, for the next trial will demand you protect the vulnerable." She lifts her wings, vanishing in a flash of light, leaving Natomis with the tablet. He feels no loneliness, only a sense of purpose. Yet the black lion's gaze, that mysterious shadow, watches from the room's dark corners, measuring his strength or awaiting a moment of weakness. The path glows. Like Natomis, extend a hand of mercy. Build bridges with forgiveness. Share your peace journey. #A hand that does not strike.